What is good, everybody? Welcome in. I'm back. We're live. My week break is over. But yeah, welcome in, everybody. Lace, I'm me. Oof, welcome in. It's gonna be a slow stream for sure. I haven't streamed in a week. I did not stream at all last week. But yeah, today could be the last day that we are shiny hunting in the Gen 1 decks, because all we need left is Aerodactyl, and I'm currently at 365 eggs hatched for Aerodactyl, still no shiny. So I want to hit odds tonight. Odds is 1 in 512, so we gotta make it to 512 eggs tonight. There's a pretty good chance we finish if we have an under odds hunt, which, to those of you who don't remember, because it's been so long since I've streamed, it feels like, Aerodactyl and Amistar were both over odds, so hopefully Aerodactyl isn't. But yeah, without further ado, let's jump straight into this chat. Let's jump straight into this. 10,000, I swear. Shiny again at 666. I really hope not. I really hope not. I want an under odds hunt. I'm really like, I'm long overdue for an under odds hunt. Oh, by the way, while I was off for a week, while I wasn't streaming for a week, I was working on a video. I didn't take time off YouTube completely. I just stopped streaming because I'm not gonna get into details why, but my mom had to leave the house and fly somewhere because of a reason with my uncle. So I was like home alone pretty much for a week. So I had to, or I was home with my dad and my brother alone for like a week. So we had to like figure out what to eat and stuff like that, so that's why I wasn't streaming. But yeah, I'm not gonna explain exactly why, but yeah, that's why I wasn't streaming though, was because my mom wasn't home, so I couldn't, you know, eat while streaming and stuff because no one was feeding me. You know, I also got caffeine and I spilled it on my leg. But yeah, how's your car doing? Yep, chat, another thing. This happened after my break ended though. I also don't want to get into specifics because of insurance reasons, but I got in a car accident on Saturday. I got in a car accident Saturday, so yeah. And I like that the car is done, by the way. It's totaled. So it was a 14-year-old car. It's my mom's car, and she was driving it for 14 years. So that car was going anyway. But yeah, I got in a car accident Saturday. So yeah. Frog, what's good? Welcome in. What's crack-a-lackin', my niche community? Pokemon is such a niche community. It's crazy. I love it though. I love a small community. Personally, I love a small community. It's easy, way easier to connect with people. Everyone, you know, the smallest can be friends with the biggest. You know, I love a small community. Also, we're hatching a batch of 5, so I started doing that now, by the way. I don't know if I started doing that on stream. I don't know if I've ever done that on stream before, but now I put a full party of eggs and then I hatch all of them at once and I gather eggs at the same time. I realize it's faster. I realize it's a lot faster. So yeah. No details, but blink twice if it wasn't it was an accident. It was an accident. And I was the one that caused it too. I was the driver and I was the one that caused the accident. But yeah. That's all I'm gonna say. But yeah. Yo, how'd you get the little Pokemon at the bottom? It's an app on Steam called Stream Avatars. And if you want one, if you want a Pokemon, you do !avatar and then the name of a Pokemon. It's a really cool app. There's games that you could play on it too. You know, you could play slots, roulette. You could do boss battles, battle royales. It's really fun. It is really fun. Do you have any candy next to you? I don't. I do not. Normally, I always eat candy while I'm live. But yeah. All right. Yeah, you have to spell the name of the Pokemon right, by the way. And I'm not sure if Ursaring is there. There's some Pokemon that are not there. So you could be spelling it right and it's just not like turning you into that Pokemon because it's just not there. But yeah. I don't know if Ursaring is there. I think Ursaluna is. I'm not sure. Alright, chat. The goal for today is to hit odds. Odds is 512. So we're gonna hatch up to 515 then, because I'm doing batches of 5. So we're doing a lot of eggs today. It's been a while since I've streamed, so I want to do as much as I can. Especially too, because if we finish today, if we get shiny Aerodactyl today, tomorrow we're starting generation 2. You know? Oh wow. I don't think Cubchoo's there either. Where are my niche bears? I don't know why there's like no bear Pokemon. That is weird. That is really weird. If a rat had a stutter, it would be Rattata. Pretty much. No eggs yet. How is this thing not like hatched yet? Could you buy me a Switch too? I can't. I can't, man. Finally, man. That's 375. We're gonna make it to here. Chat, imagine we get the shiny like right at the beginning of stream. Imagine that happens. I've only been live 12 minutes, dude. And the first like 5 minutes was intro. Imagine in this batch, our second batch of eggs hatching in over a week. Imagine if it's shiny. That'd be crazy. That'd be really, really crazy. Also, chat, I already know what I want my first Gen 2 hunt to be. I've been really itching to play X and Y, chat. I have not played. I feel like I haven't played X and Y in so long, man. Literally so long I haven't played X and Y. So I want to chain fish. So I want to chain fish Remoraid for Gen 2. I think that's gonna be the first Gen 2 hunt we do, by the way. Is chain fishing Remoraid. You should do a randomizer stream. I want to do one. But I don't want to do like just a basic randomizer. I want to do like some sort of like a Nuzlocke randomizer, maybe. Something like that. I want to add a twist to it. I don't want to be basic and just do a randomizer, but I do know how to do one. I do know how to do randomizer. I've done one before, just like as a test, like on my own time. It wasn't recorded or anything, but I played a little bit of a randomizer just to test out how it worked, and it's fun. It's really fun. I think maybe randomizer, I could do like a black white Nuzlocke on randomizers, because to those of you who don't know, I feel like I say this all the time, black and white and black 2 white 2 are the only Pokemon games I never played. Gen 5 is the only generation. It's the only generation I don't own, and it's the only generation I never played. The furthest or the most I've ever done in a Gen 5 game was shiny hunt for Tepig soft resets. And I got it in like 1040 or something like that. And that save file's gone now too, because it was in a ROM. And I don't know why that save file, or I don't know where that save file went, but it's somewhere in my PC. But yeah, Gen 5 goated. I've heard so much people say Gen 5 is the best Pokemon games, and I can never like confirm it because I've never played it. And every time I want to like start it, I'm like, nah, I gotta do it for a video. I gotta do it for a video. And realistically, I have to, man. I have to do it for a video. I really have to make it. My first time playing Black White has to be for a video. It has to be. I can't just play that game normally. It's been hyped up so hard by the community, and I've never played it. Eventually, when I finally do, it has to be for content. That's how I see it, at least. But randomizers are pretty rad. I wouldn't mind doing a randomized Nuzlocke. Laidaway, what's good? You should do like a randomizer, and if you die in the game, you die in real life. It's a good idea, honestly. Oh my god, that means if I lose a single Pokemon, every time one of my Pokemon faints, I have to knock myself out, and if I lose my party of 6, then it's over for me. Imagine. You could do a randomized Nuzlocke with a dare wheel or punishment wheel for deaths. That could be cool. Yeah, I feel like that could be something. I feel like I kind of want to, if I'm gonna do a Nuzlocke, I kind of want to do what like Raidaway does. Those of you who know Raidaway, Laidaway definitely knows Raidaway. But he does like, if you guys like gift members and stuff, then and like if we reach a goal, for example, like the goal is 10 gifted. If we reach 10 gifted throughout the stream, then I spin the wheel for something good to happen. But I would also like to do it, said, where if I lose a Pokemon, I spin a wheel for a forfeit. I think that would be sick. So it's like a good and a bad, which I think would be really cool. I say a chess boxing variant that is Pokemon battles. That would be so cool. I just can't stay. So see you later. It's all good, Lateaway. I'll catch you in the next one. You do IRL kickboxing stream against your brother full match. God damn, bro. I know I would win that. I know I would win that. My brother's fragile. Very fragile. When we were kids and we used to fight over the PS3, I would always kick his ass. Always. And I'm 2 years younger than my brother, and I'm like a whole foot shorter than him. I'll make the wheel. Nah, nah, bro. It's gotta be stuff that's actually like possible for me to do. There was one time, I don't remember what the exact video idea was gonna be about, because I made it like when I started making Pokemon videos, and I never did the video, but it was gonna be shiny hunting, but with like forfeits. There's something like that. It was gonna be something like, I don't remember exactly, but it was gonna be like maybe in Legends Arceus, where like I have to shiny hunt for like a certain time period, and if I don't get a shiny within that time, I do a forfeit. I think it was something like that that I was gonna do, but I never ended up doing it. And I remember one of the forfeits was gonna be to eat a ghost pepper. But yeah, you can make a Pokedoku board and race to complete it. That's cool too. I recorded a video on my week off, by the way, chat. I recorded a video. I'll say what it is because it's already done and it's in editing phase. Starting tonight, it's in editing phase. But basically, Legends EA is coming out next month. And alpha Pokemon are coming back to Legends EA. So I figured I'm gonna spend 7 days shiny hunting for alpha Pokemon in Legends Arceus. And I did that. I spent 7 days shiny hunting for alpha Pokemon in Legends Arceus. I'm not gonna spoil the video. You guys will see it when it comes out, but yeah. That's gonna be my next video. Julia's coming on her stream. That's gonna be interesting. Eventually she will, yeah. I'm gonna make a video with her too, by the way, chat. I asked her yesterday and she said she's down. I want to make a video because she's like been getting into Pokemon recently. So we're gonna record a video together where I make her play through the entirety of X and Y. Because X and Y are really easy Pokemon games, and those are the games that I grew up off of. You know? But yeah. It was gonna happen, then suddenly car crash, mama fly away. That's not why the Julia stream didn't happen. Because all that happened after the Julia stream got canceled. You could do a Soul Link with her and play X and Y. You play X, she could play Y. She doesn't have a PC. She doesn't have like any equipment or any of that. Gonna lurk. I have something I gotta do off to the side. It's all good, bro. It is all good. Hopefully we get shiny Aerodactyl. Because we got one more egg. Honestly, this way of hatching is so much faster, man. It's so much faster than the method I was using at first. But yeah. You have like 3DSs. 3DSs, 3D. 3DSi. I have two 3DSs. I have two 3DSs. I have one DSi and one DS. So actually, technically, I have one 3DS. I have one new Nintendo 3DS. I have one DSi and I have one DS. And in my brother's room, I have a DS Lite. The only version of DS I don't own is a 2DS. That's the only version I don't own. But yeah, the issue is I only have one copy of each game. Only have one Pokemon X and I don't have Y. So don't worry, my mama didn't raise no slacker. Oh my god. I multitask everything I do. So Colton, what's good? The fact that Frog didn't say he had to hop away for a bit is a missed opportunity. Oh my god. Is the PS5 leaving, by the way? Yeah, it is. I don't know how you knew that, by the way, because I didn't tell you. But my PS5 is up for sale. I finally made the decision. I have more desk space, so much more desk space. But I finally made the decision. I've been like really back and forth on if I want to sell it or not for at least like 4 or 5 months at this point. I finally made the decision to sell my PS5 or put it up for sale. But yeah, Big Game Horror, what's good? But yeah, I can't say on stream how I know. Yeah, I'm sure you know from yeah. I'm sure you know from a reason. But yeah. So those of you who don't know, Oof is my cousin, by the way. I don't think I said that this stream. But yeah. Yeah, I finally made up my mind and I'm gonna put it up for sale. Because I swear to God, chat, I've not used my PS5 in... I don't even know. It's been like... I want to say 6-7 months since I've used my PS5. Bob, what's good, bro? See, I finally made up my mind. I'm putting it up for sale. My PS5. And yeah, 6-7. Okay. I didn't even mean to say the meme. But yeah, it's been a long ass time since I used my PS5. I'm not gonna lie, I don't really game anymore. Don't really game other than Pokemon. Pokemon is literally the only game I play now. And I fucking love every second of it. You can't use a PS5 as a PC. It's not like an Xbox. Yeah, I feel like Xbox is more like open than PlayStation is. PlayStation's more PlayStation. You know, like you can't do anything else on it other than PlayStation, you know? But yeah. Anything could be made into anything if you try hard enough. Have you considered using it as a PC so that your current one doesn't catch on fire during the stream? That's for them. I like how I read the context message last. Next one is shiny. I hope the next batch is shiny. At least one of them. Eventually I'm gonna have to go into Pokemon Home and clear out PC box storage because I'm almost at my shinies, you know, so. But yeah. We're going for odds today. We're going for at least odds. I want to stream for a long time today though because I haven't streamed in a week. And also tomorrow's stream is probably gonna get, I'm probably gonna start tomorrow's stream late, by the way, like late because tomorrow, not for my PS5, but I'm meeting someone because I'm also selling my laptop. I've been trying to sell that laptop for like, bro, like a year. I've been trying to sell it because school is starting again. Everyone wants it now. So I'm selling my laptop too, and I'm meeting up with someone tomorrow night to sell it. Hopefully they buy it. By the way, tomorrow the Mega Evolution set comes out in English, so expect a video on the second channel soon. I gotta go to my card shop, my local card shop. I can't go tomorrow, sadly, because I have school and I'm selling my laptop. But Friday I'm going to my local card shop and I'm gonna try to buy as much as I can to open up for a video. But yeah. I've got to go to dinner. Make sure to be good, guys. I don't want to hear about any bad things when I get back. How much you selling it for? My laptop, I'm selling it for $250. And my PS5, I'm selling it for $500. So, and I'm giving out my PS5 with games too, so. Evil question number 1, talk to us about Diglett. No mods means a field day. Hey, I could still room messages. Chat, we're almost at light goal. We're almost there. We're so close. All right. Prices aren't bad at all. Good deal, honestly. I know. But I keep getting lowballed. Because I hate dealing with people, man. When you have to sell stuff. I hate dealing with people online while selling stuff. Set the price 50% higher. So when they lowball you, it's... That's what I do, but they lowball me so low. Like my PS5 is... I want it for I want to sell it for 500, my PS5. So I have it listed at 600. Okay? I have my PS5 listed for 600. I want 500 for it. You know? People are messaging me saying they want it for like 400 or 380. I'm like, no, dude. 380 is crazy. 380 is crazy when it's listed at 600. No. That's not happening. First of all, I paid my PS5 overpriced. I know I'm not making the money back at all. I paid my PS5 very overpriced. Because back in COVID, the Prime Minister of Canada closed the borders. So we were low on resources because of it. And they couldn't restock PS5s in Canada because of it. So we would only get like one restock every month and they'd sell out immediately. So I had to buy my PS5 off a reseller for $900. When it was like impossible to get one. I got one when it came out. That's why too. And it was impossible to get a PS5 back then. Plus, the Prime Minister of Canada decided to close all borders for truckers and stuff. We didn't even have food at that time because truckers couldn't do their job. But yeah, I don't play at stations. Not after last time with the trains. Oh my god. I could always hit up my Xbox. Nice, dude. I got mine for 500, lol. That's what I want to sell mine for. You could say yes to 380, but shipping cost. I don't ship. I don't ship. Especially something like that. I don't ship. I do meetups only when I sell. Like stuff like that. Like tech. I do meetups only. Okay, handling fees. Oh my god. We're almost at 400 eggs, chat. This next batch is 400. Bargain hunter tax. Even for my laptop, it's listed at 250. My laptop. It's listed at 250, and someone asked $120 for it. I'm like, no. The lowest I'll go for the laptop is like 185. You know, or like 180 is like the lowest I'll go for the laptop. Handling of packages and labor fees 150. Start doing that, man. Let's go. This is gonna take us up to 400 eggs. Hopefully we get the shiny right here. That'd be very nice. Because I definitely enjoyed taking a week-long break from egg hatching. I really enjoyed it. Chat, you guys have no idea how like excited I am to stop egg hatching. No idea, man. I'm pretty sure for Gen 2 Correct me if I'm wrong. Pretty sure for Gen 2, the only shiny I need to egg hatch for is Shuckle. I'm not sure if Shuckle can spawn outside of egg hatches. I don't know, if I'm being honest. I don't know. It probably could spawn outside of egg hatches, but I don't know if there's an easier way to shiny hunt Shuckle other than Masuda. Maybe SOS method if it's in Sun and Moon. I don't know. That video file will be 120 more, dude. More, way more. I have like a terabyte. I have at least 1 terabyte's worth of footage for the living decks right now. But yeah, the living deck, I'm not even over exaggerating. I think the living decks currently, I have 1 terabyte of footage. 1 terabyte worth of footage. So yeah, I have at least 300 hours of footage for the Gen 1 living decks. Gen 1 is not a hard generation to get shiny, like to shiny decks, because Gen 1 is like the most popular generation, and it literally spawns in every single game. You know, there's Gen 1 Pokemon in every single Pokemon game. You know, it's so easy to shiny hunt for Gen 1 Pokemon. You could play any Pokemon game and do any shiny hunting method and you'll find Gen 1 Pokemon. You know? The issue is 151 is like the third or the second, I'm pretty sure it's the second highest number of Pokemon in a single generation, because Black White has the most. Pretty sure Gen 5 has 153 Pokemon in it, and Gen 1 has 151. So yeah, Gen 3 might have more than Gen 1. I'm not sure. I doubt it though. Gen 3 might have like 130 Pokemon or something like that. I don't remember the exact number, but yeah. You might even say 1 terabyte is terrible. I'm me with the puns, bro. Oh my god. Why are you egg hunting in Sword Shield instead of Scarlet Violet? Because Aerodactyl's not in Scarlet Violet. It's not in the Scarlet Violet decks, so I'm forced to do it in Sword Shield. Otherwise, I would have did it in Scarlet Violet, obviously, because why else would I do it in Sword Shield? Scarlet Violet is the easiest, you know? I would have... What's faster than Sword Shield is Sun and Moon. I would have done it in Sun and Moon. Issue is, I don't have an old Amber in that game, and I also don't have a Japanese Ditto, so I wouldn't be able to Masuda, and I don't have a Shiny Charm. So although it would be faster to hatch eggs in Sun and Moon than it would to do it in Sword Shield, I don't have any of the resources to be able to get it quickly, at least. But yeah, I also don't even think I have a Pokemon with Flame Body, so I literally have nothing to Masuda hunt in Sun and Moon. But it definitely would have been a lot faster to hatch eggs in Sun and Moon than it would have been in Sword Shield. But yeah. I wish I could do it in Scarlet Violet, but it's not in the game, sadly. Sadly, Aerodactyl is not in Scarlet Violet. Luckily, Gen 2, this is why I don't need to do egg hatches at all for Gen 2. Maybe for Shuckle, I'm not sure. The baby Pokemon in Gen 2 spawn in Legends Arceus. Boom, no egg hatches needed. Even in Scarlet Violet, they spawn in the wild. No egg hatches needed for Gen 2. I cannot wait. Genuinely cannot wait. The hardest thing in Gen 2 though is going to be Celebi. Celebi for sure. I have to play Pokemon Crystal, and the odds are 1 in 8,196. But I'm saving Celebi for last. Celebi is gonna be the very last Pokemon we shiny hunt for Gen 2, so I'm not worried about playing through the entirety of Pokemon Crystal yet. But yeah. Why did you leave egg hunts till the end? Well, Gen 1, it was a bit different because technically, you weren't here for this, so you wouldn't know, but I wasn't supposed to do a Gen 1 Living Dex. I wasn't supposed to do one. My last like thing that I streamed for a video was I shiny hunted 100 Pokemon in no, I was off somewhere else. Just be me. Yeah. But I was supposed to do, after I shiny hunted 100 Pokemon in Scarlet Violet, I was gonna do a black white Nuzlocke. That was gonna be my next thing. It was gonna be a black white Nuzlocke. But my PC struggled really hard to play a ROM while streaming on Twitch and YouTube at the same time, because back then I would multi-stream. Now I only stream on YouTube. So I had to stop that, and I'm like, you know what, let's do a Gen 1 Living Dex. I've never done a Living Dex before, so that it started very last minute. The Gen 1 Living Dex, it was very last minute, so I kind of just hunted for whatever. And egg hatches, I saved them for last, mainly because I don't like egg hatching. So I wanted to just push them to the end as fast as possible. But we weren't supposed to do a Gen 1 Living Dex. That wasn't supposed to be next. I was supposed to do a black white Nuzlocke, and then probably do a Living Dex. But yeah. The other Monty probably ate some ice cream and couldn't make it today. I know, where is Wild? I got no idea where Wild is, bro. He's top viewer every stream. No idea where he's at today. No, I did not want to add that to my party. Galax, what's good, bro? What is good? One ready for the final Gen 1 shiny. Hopefully it's today, man. Hopefully it's today. I'm very close to odds. 97, if my mental math is right. 97 eggs away. No. When we're at 415, I'm 97 away. We're at 405, not 415. But yeah, 107. I think I'm still wrong. No, 107 is right. But yeah, we're almost there. Almost at odds. Almost at odds. Hopefully we get it under odds though, because chat, Ammonite. Ammonite was absolutely insane, dude. I did over 1,200 eggs for it, man. I don't want to do that again. But yeah, my cat stepped on my keyboard when I typed that out. Fantastic. Oh my god, dude. Did you forget a letter in your name, or did you just run off with someone? If you're wondering why. Oh my god. His name is Galax, not Galaxy. The puns, bro. Devil's Ammonite. Ooh, Lord Helix falls to my side. We need Lord Amber here. Lord Old Amber. We need the Lord Old Amber on our side now. That's what we need. That is exactly what we need. You like 259 away. Have patience. We're not getting another shiny at 666, dude. It's not happening. It ain't happening. Trust. Cosplay as a doctor and have patience. What? Oh my god, dude. Shiny right here. Nope. Nope. Alright, next party. Next party of eggs. Well, let's do this. Chill's coming to the Dark Lord, has my back. Bobcat, welcome back. Or Bob the Cat, welcome back. Let's gather more eggs. Gotta get these eggs. It's crazy how like we've spent at least, oh my god, I don't even want to think about it. We spent at least a month on just the fossils. And by the way, the fossils were literally our last ones. ST edits, what's good? Oh, thank god you haven't finished yet. No offense, I was late to the stream. Yeah, it's all good, bro. I hope we finish today, though. Yeah, welcome to the stream, dude. Welcome in. Bro, I ran straight into a Zigzagoon. Don't worry, it's not gonna get it till 66. God ain't got nothing to do with it. What, dude? Nah, bro. That ain't happening. Trust. Trust the process. Trust the process, man. We're getting a shiny in the next batch, dude. Watch. Watch. We are getting a shiny in the next batch of 5 eggs. I guarantee it, dude. I guarantee it. Watch the shit, dude. Okay. It's not what I meant to do. Bro, when's this next batch gonna hatch? Julia's in the chat. Welcome in. That is my girlfriend, to those of you who are new. I finally fixed her Snorlax, but I had to make it myself. So if it's floating in the air, I had to make it myself, but yeah. Why is she flying? I I shouldn't put it lower. I just now realized what I like. Why didn't I put that lower? It doesn't matter. As long as she has her Snorlax. Realistically. As long as she has her Snorlax. And move backwards. Okay, that I gotta invert. Geeked versus locked in. Finally, I got a Snorlax. This moonwalking angel confirmed. Pretty much. Oh my god. We're 15. We're 97 eggs away from odds. I hope we get it in 97 eggs. Within 97 eggs. I'll dono 100 if the next one is shiny. Well, it wasn't shiny, sadly. Goddamn. Oh, let's do this. Petition for Ursaring sprites. I have to make it myself, and we clearly saw I can't do that with Snorlax. No, I could do it. I'll take anything I can get. I mean, I wouldn't mind trying to make one. Come on, man. Gotta get as much eggs as possible to finally get this shiny. It sucks too because like Ammonite and Kabuto, sure they took long. Realistically, I had to shiny hunt 2 of them. Aerodactyl does not evolve. It's a one-off. It does not evolve. I just need Aerodactyl. And we're gonna end up going over odds for a single shiny. Which sucks. Really sucks. Julia, need to get an army of those full-size beanbag Snorlax plushies. Chat, if we hit 30k subs by the end of the year, which would be crazy, we're 9k away. If we hit 30k subs by the end of the year, I'll buy the Wailord plush. The life-size Wailord plush. Dyeing your hair pink, right? I said I'll dye my hair bright pink if we get 30k by the end of September. If we can manage to get 9k subs in a month, I'll dye my hair pink. I'll do it. It's 9k subs within, we're September 9th, within 21 days. I'll dye my hair pink. Neon pink if we get 9k subs in the next 21 days. I'll do it. September 30th is in 21 days. You know? The most subscribers I've ever gained in 1 month personally is 1,000. You know, the most I've ever gained in 1 month is 1,000. So if we could gain 9K, 9,000 in 1 month, I'll dye my hair pink. I don't care, bro. I'll dye it pink. And I'll keep it pink. Like, you know, for 9K subs in a month. It's never happened to you before. If we could do it, which I highly doubt, and I'm uploading this month. You know, I'm uploading potentially 2 videos this September. You know? So, for all I know, one of them could blow up. But I doubt it, man. I doubt it. But yeah. This seems concerned. It won't happen. It won't happen. We're not hitting 30K this month, chat. If we do, that would be absolutely insane. But I highly doubt we're hitting 30K subs in 21 days. We're at 21K, you know? We're at 21K and I haven't uploaded a video on this channel in over like 3 months. So I highly doubt it. Are you challenging me? I doubt we're getting 9K subs in a month, bro. What are you gonna do? Create 9,000 Gmail accounts? Like, goddamn. I can't put eggs in my party. What are you doing after you're done Gen 1? We're gonna start Gen 2. We are going to start Gen 2. So yeah. I stream other things. Well, I'm gonna start streaming other things here and there. I'm not just only gonna stream living decks anymore. Like, when I did Gen 1, I only streamed Gen 1. You know? Now we're coming to an end of Gen 1. But yeah. Soul Link when? I'm so down. I'm so down. I still need to talk to you about that video that I messaged you about, Galax. I need to talk to other creators too, because we have to be at least 4 people. Me and you are 2. I would need 2 other people. I would want to ask a tonic. And I don't know for a 4th. I don't know who would be the 4th. We hit like goal, chats. I appreciate every single one of you that leaves a like on stream. Let's push for 20 now. Let's push for 20. Let's go. I appreciate the support, chat. It's been a week since I've streamed. It's been a week since I've streamed, and we're back a week later, and there's a lot of new faces in chat, which I'm honestly, I'm grateful. I'm very grateful. Especially after what happened last Saturday, chat. I said in the Discord again, but yeah. I don't know. I'm happy I'm alive. I'm happy I'm alive. That's all I'm gonna say. But yeah. What happened was wild, dude. Glad you're okay. Yeah. I appreciate the support though, but yeah. It wasn't huge. It wasn't huge, but yeah. Is that where Wild went? I have no idea where Wild is today. I have no idea where he is. Trust me, I've been there. I've got this shiny hunting collab idea for so long, but people are just being super unreliable. I will always be there for you, Galax. Just know that, man. I'll always be there, man. Yeah. W. The caffeine has just hit me now. An hour later. Why? Prime is... Bro, when I drink Monster, I feel it instantly. Prime, I don't feel the kick until like an hour later. Well, I'm kicked. I'm full throttle now. I just need to pee. And then we'll continue before I piss myself in my chair. I'll be back in like a minute. We're back, party people. We are back. We are back from the pee break. All right. All right. And I ran straight into a stuffle. Anyone read Jazza's new book? I don't read books. And I'm sure you all know why. I am dyslexic, chat. So your boy doesn't read. Your boy doesn't read. It's so bad, chat. Like, the only book I read, I have a Bible, okay, and I try to read the Bible every night. But the Bible, chat, I don't know if those of you, I don't want to talk about religion too much, but I don't know if any of you in here have ever read the Bible. It's all ancient English, which is really, really hard to read for me because I can't even read, or I could barely read normal English because I'm dyslexic. I have to look up an audiobook for the Bible. So I don't read. I don't read, but yeah. I feel like I don't hate books. Like, I like stories, but I need an audiobook. I need an audiobook because or else I'll be literally on one page for like 10 minutes. I'm not even exaggerating, by the way. I'll be on one page for like a really, really long time because I'm dyslexic. So yeah. It is what it is. I do not have the attention span for reading. I always thought I'm just a pleb, but turns out it was always just undiagnosed ADHD. See, chat, see how long it took me to read 3 lines? That Galax sent 3 lines. See how much I struggle on that? But yeah, that's why I don't read. But yeah, I fully get you too. I also just don't have the attention span for it. But for me, for me it's different. I have the attention span for it. If I really, really, really wanted to, I could do it. I have the patience to read a book. I just don't want to read a book because I know I'm gonna struggle reading a book. So I'm like, I'd rather just watch something. You know? That's what I'm like. Ralph, what's good, bro? What is good? It's been a minute. It's been a minute. Well, I haven't streamed in a minute. That's why it's been a minute. But But yeah, what's good, bro? What is good? It takes him forever to read a TikTok vid sometimes. Yep. Sometimes when Julia shows me a TikTok on her phone, I'll be reading it for like she'll finish reading it within like 5 seconds, and I'll be there for at least 30 seconds reading it. I'm like, god damn. But yeah. Oh, I need to start. Okay, I have 1, 2, 3 realistically. I'm not gonna go in Pokemon Home until I absolutely need to. So I think we're honestly, I think we're good for the day. Cause I still have until I reach this box, I don't need to go into Pokemon Home yet. So I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, I don't need to go in Pokemon Home at all today. I think we're chilling on that. How's Dynamax Adventures going? I need to record them today. So the ones that are already done are schedule uploaded. They're edited. I need to record a new batch today. So far, actually, I'm not gonna spoil it. Well, I said I need to record a new batch today, so that's me saying that I did not get a legendary. But yeah. I literally spoiled it, but yeah. Getting you to focus on my project, all good, bro. You gotta lurk. If you gotta go, you gotta go, man. That project is important, bro. I know the school life. If you gotta go, you gotta go. If you gotta watch on no volume, watch on no volume. Do what you gotta do, bro. Yeah, my Wi-Fi has been having a stroke around this time every day, so I'll be heading out. Hope stream goes well, and can't wait for that DM saying you got it. Have fun, everyone. I'll catch it in the next one, bro. I appreciate you for stopping by, and yeah, we'll talk soon for sure. We will definitely talk soon. Chat, me and Galax have a ton of like ideas. We have at least like 3-4 video ideas we want to do together that we just haven't done together. But yeah, we can cook up something huge soon, bro. We'll talk soon for sure, bro. And to everyone who's not subbed to Galax, go sub to him. He's also a streamer. I'll pop his link in the chat. I should do that earlier, but Chrome is so ass when I stream. Google Chrome is so ass when I stream. God damn. Here's his channel link, chat. Go sub to Galax if you haven't already. He streams daily, unlike me. I only stream 3 times a week. Yeah, go check him out if you haven't already. Ha, I was faster than you, Ralph. Ha. Could you tell the caffeine kicked in? Subbed. I'm sure he'll appreciate that, bro. I'm sure he'll appreciate it. Galax is a real G. Crazy how you're beefing with your mods. It's friendly, dude. It's friendly. That's what it's gotta be. All friend groups. Like me personally, I don't know about others. Me personally, the way I grew up in, like the environment with my friend group, we absolutely shit on each other. That's how you know. Me personally, if I insult you in a friendly way, that's how you know I like you. That's how you know I like you as a person and I want to be friends with you, is if I insult you. Every guy group is like that, Chad. Every guy group is like that. The stuff I say to my friends is out of this world, man. And the stuff they say to me is crazy, bro. But yeah, that's every guy group. That's wild. Can relate. Exactly. But yeah. Can't be out here just being nice to your friends all the time. Well, yeah, because that's just boring, dude. That's just boring, man. You gotta shit talk them. Obviously, in a friendly way. Behind their back is crazy. Me personally, I don't do that. I never do behind back. But yeah. Lolo, I was trying to be you for sure, but my link looks different, so I posted it anyway. Yeah, because you got the mobile with the hashtag. I got like the website URL because I was on Google Chrome. A little tough love never hurt anyone. Exactly. Lol, when we call each other, I can't even say in chat. Exactly. That's what guy friend groups is, dude. Every single one. Never be nice, you have to put them down. So they develop self-esteem issues and need to keep you around for validation. Friendship. That's literally a guy groups in a nutshell. It's literally guy groups in a nutshell. And girl groups, God forbid they say anything bad about each other. It's a shit show. Girl groups, they have to be like overly nice to each other for them to be friends. Guy groups, we gotta shit on each other for us to be friends. It's crazy. It's absolutely crazy, the difference between guys and girls. But yeah. For a group of guys to work, they have to shit on each other. And for a group of girls to work, they have to be extremely nice to each other. Which mods are the closest friends here? Well, Wild and Alace are literally IRL best friends. I know you don't know who Wild is because you're new and Wild hasn't tuned in yet today. But Wild is like my top mod. Like, he's the guy that's always there. Usually he's always in stream. He's always on top of things in Discord. Wild and Alace are IRL best friends. But yeah. Someone sent him a message. Then because he's MIA. Where is Wild? Alace, where he at? Probably in like band or something. School started now, so he's probably in band, I would assume. Because he does like band practice or something, or like he plays for like a marching band type thing at his school. By the way, when I was in high school, I never did any fucking club. I never joined a single club. Like, never. I was not an academic student, dude. Like, I did the bare minimum just to get by, and that's it. And I didn't even get by. I didn't get my high school diploma until after high school. I had to go to adult school because I failed French. So I didn't even get the bare minimum. Yeah. He's sick. We have an essay. This early into the year? Bro, when I was in high school, the first like month, we did like nothing. Like the first month of school, at least, we did nothing when I was in high school. Is he in honors classes? Wild, yeah, he's one of those straight A students that gets like a 90 in every single subject. I was not that. I was always pushing 60%, which 60% is a pass in Canada. I was always pushing 60. You know, I was always getting like 61s. Like literally bare minimum. But yeah. You didn't see my message. I got Aerodactyl in 551 and the first shiny Anthrot. I can't read that Pokemon name. In 438 eggs. Working on more now. God damn, dude. I probably would have had Aerodactyl by now if I didn't take last week off. By the way, I said this earlier in stream, but I'll say it again because we have more people now. I took last week off streaming, but I did not take last week off YouTube. So I did not stream at all last week, but I recorded and finished an entire video last week. So I have a new video coming out sometime this month. I need to start editing it. I need to actually first I need to write the script. I need to write the script and record the script. Then I'm gonna start editing it. So this month I'm planning on at least 2 videos this month. I'll say what I already said what the idea is of or the video that I recorded last week. I'll say it again. Alpha Pokemon are coming back to Legends ZA. And obviously they were introduced in Legends Arceus. So I decided to, because there's hype around Legends ZA and because Legends Arceus is gonna become outdated once Legends ZA comes out, you know, I decided to spend 7 days shiny hunting alpha Pokemon in Legends Arceus. I'm not gonna say how much I got. I'm not gonna say how much shinies I got. I'm not gonna spoil the video. I'm just giving out the idea or what the video is. I spent 7 days shiny hunting alpha Pokemon in Legends Arceus. And I recorded it all of last week. So that video should come out this month. I just need to find time to edit it, which it shouldn't be too hard of a video. It's literally 7 day long video. And I didn't record too much. Like I maybe grinded for like, I would say anywhere between 3 to 5 hours per day. So I definitely have some editing to do, but not crazy edits, you know. This video, I'm not gonna lie, the Gen 1 Living Dex, once we finish it, it's probably not gonna come out for a while. I'm not even gonna lie to you guys. The Gen 1 Living Dex is probably not gonna come out till like, I don't know, maybe December, I want to say. Because obviously, this is gonna be a big video to edit. Like I said earlier, I have 1 terabyte worth of footage. I have at least 300 hours worth of footage for the Gen 1 Living Dex. And next month, Legends ZA comes out. So I'm gonna make as much videos on Legends ZA as I possibly can when that game comes out. So whatever I'm working on is gonna get put on hold for Legends ZA. So yeah. Well, I know I'm your favorite mod, you said. It's a while. Oh my god. Omega Pokemon are rarer. I got 1 mark off 100% in a math test, and when I asked what I did wrong, the teacher said I had a spelling mistake in one of the questions. It's not a fucking English class. It's not an English test. What does that have to do with math? I know I hate getting a B since it was the first assignment. It is the deciding factor in your grade for the class for a while. Maybe for Gen 2 you should start editing the clips out. We can mask together. The issue with that is that, let's say, the reason why I don't do that, the reason why I save everything till the end is because it's longer, yes, but it's a lot easier to build the video when you have everything finished. Like, I can story tell a lot better with from start to finish all the clips. I could story tell a lot better because I could like, let's say I foreshadowed something, or I was doing something wrong and then later did it right, or like, I don't know. It's easier to build storytelling when you have the full thing from start to finish. That's the reason why I don't like edit my videos at all until they're completely finished. But yeah, I think what I'm gonna start doing for Gen 2 is I'm gonna start taking notes. That's what I'm gonna start doing. But yeah, because I don't do that. What I'm gonna start doing is I'm gonna take notes every time I record. Like, I'm gonna record for like 3 hours, and then after I record, I'm gonna write down the notes. This happened, this happened, this happened, so I don't have to re-watch the whole footage after it's done. That's what I'm gonna start doing. But yeah. Wild, what's good, bro? Was when my math teacher recognized my skills earlier today. Okay, bye. Goddamn, bro, spawned and despawned. Wild has despawned. That was a wild cameo, lol. Oh my god, that sounds like it would speed up the editing process for sure. Yeah, I like it better taking notes because I'll know what happens. And I can like add on to it later on. Like, if I start cutting clips as soon as they happen, then the rest of that footage is gone. You know, and let's say I needed that footage, or I realized I wanted to put that footage, I can't anymore. At least if I take notes, I'll know what I have like a general idea of what I want to put, and I can always add more to it and take out from it. But yeah. In his defense, that math teacher didn't like me because I kept calling him Mr. Starbucks. His last name was Costa. God damn. Trying to think of like if I had a teacher that hated me. I don't know if I had a teacher that hated me, but I definitely had a no, I did. I did have a teacher that hated me. My secondary 1 English teacher. Secondary 1 is like grade 7 to you Americans. You're like, you're 14. It's the first year of high school. You're very first, or middle school. Americans call it middle school. You have elementary, middle school, and then high school. For you guys, it's middle school. For us, there's 5 years of high school. You just do elementary and then high school. You know, but my first year of high school, my English teacher, there was one time we had to like do a project about it was like a government project. Like, the government wanted us to do this. We had to do a project about a like a known disease, like cancer, Alzheimer's, you know, stuff like that. We had to do a project on a disease. Okay, and it had to be like 5-6 pages long. It had to be like 1,000 words, something like that. And I did mine. And we had to present it in front of the class. I did mine. But you also had to print it out and hand it in. I didn't print mine out because I had it memorized. I already knew what I was gonna say. I had it memorized, you know? But my teacher was triggered because no one printed it out. No one printed it out, and a lot of people didn't have 5 pages, or didn't want to, or didn't have it finished, you know? So she was triggered because of that, and when it was my time to present, I didn't have it printed out. And at that point, she was so pissed off. When it got to me, she was so pissed off. And I remember she reached in her purse, because at our school library, it costed 15 cents to print something. She reached in her purse grabbed a handful of change and threw it at me. Like she whipped it at me and screamed at me to go print it. I think at that point I didn't go back to class. I think I just stayed out of class. I just went in the library and I just stayed there. I don't think I ever came back. But yeah. I never liked her. I know. I always hated that English teacher. My engineering teacher gave me a deal at the start of the year for group projects. If you can do one group project as well as others in groups, then you could solo the rest of the year. I did so well. Other groups used my work in their presentation. Wow, that's crazy. That is crazy. She did not honor her deal. Wow. She made a deal with you. You succeeded that deal and she didn't fulfill her end of the deal, dude. That's crazy. That is crazy, man. I have the worst class a person could have. No, you don't. I did. Chat. I think the worst part is I can't share majority of my school. Like, I can't share majority of my school memories because the shit that my grade would do in both elementary and high school, we should be in jail. So so I don't think it's safe for me to talk about especially my elementary school experience. I don't think it's safe for me to talk about it on stream. Because there's a lot of kids in my grade in elementary school that should have been in prison. So I don't really want to share it on stream. But my grades were fucked. Not like my grades, I mean like the students were fucked, dude. And when I was in elementary school, chat, for me it was a field day in elementary school. Because my mom worked at my elementary school and I have chill parents. So every time I would cause trouble, I would get away with everything because my mom worked at the school. But yeah. I was about to say a story, an elementary school story, but I quickly realized I shouldn't. I shouldn't. I'm not the one that did it, but I shouldn't. I really shouldn't. But yeah. Marketing is easy. Just say buy it or you lack the skibby. All the Gen Z buy it. You mean Gen Alpha, not Gen Z. I have several stories from school I cannot share for legal reasons. I have a lot, and I mean a lot. Yeah. I'll say one. It's bad, but it's not like, it's not the worst. Which is crazy because what I'm about to say is not the worst. In elementary school, I think I was in grade 5, me and like 5 other people hospitalized our music teacher. Because we put okay, this music teacher, this teacher was one of those teachers that if you even like looked at her funny, she'd fucking scream at you. She'd pull you aside and scream at you, and she'd kick you out of the class. Like, she was one of those teachers where you could not even, like, if you were not sitting still, silent, not even making a peep, like, you had to be a statue in her classroom or else you would get kicked out. Like, she was one of those teachers, and everyone hates those teachers, so everyone would always make it hell for her. Everyone would always fool around just to piss her off. There was one time we hospitalized her because she pulled someone out of the class to yell at them. So me and like 5 other people put like an entire bottle of hand sanitizer in her coffee and she drank it because the coffee taste overpowered it, and she was on sick leave for 2 weeks because she had to go get her stomach pumped at the hospital. And no one knows it was, or no one at the school knows it was us that did it. That same day too, we also, her phone was unlocked on her desk. So one of my friends took her phone and went through her entire camera roll and deleted every single picture, like even from recently deleted. Like he deleted every single picture from her camera roll. And there was like family photos, like there was like memories on there, and we deleted everything, even from recently deleted. So yeah, I really hope we don't get the shiny now. I don't want that to make the YouTube video. But yeah, I have some really messed up school stories. But yeah. But yeah. Oh my god. If you need help with presentations, I can help you. I'm clipping this and sending it to the Canadian police. It happened over 10 years ago, so we can't get charged for it anymore. Also, we were kids. And I'm not the one that did it. My friend did it. I'm not gonna say his name. I'm not gonna out him. He's actually not my friend anymore now. We had like a falling out like a few years back, maybe like 5 years ago. But it was him that did it. It wasn't me. But yeah. No one liked that teacher, man. I had a teacher from grade 1 through 3 that no one liked. She was like she was really big. I'm not body shaming, but she was at least like 400 pounds. She always had shit stains. Okay, and she would literally yell at the kids for doing nothing, bro. She was an arts teacher, and she was like, one of my friends drew, like, we had her for like grade 1. Grade 1, we were like 7 years old. One of my friends drew a picture, and she literally said, "Is like, it's shit, I don't like it," and she threw it away. You say that to a 7-year-old in art class, bro. No one liked this teacher, and at one point she sat on her chair and broke the chair because of how big she was, and the entire 6th grade class, all like 25 kids in that class, had to help lift her up. Like, I had some really weird teachers back in the day. But yeah, half the time I'm convinced schools just find teachers off the street. Like, I'm convinced they do. I'm convinced half of the teachers are homeless before they become teachers. Like, they just find them off the street, I swear. They go to like some ghetto area and they just find people and put them as teachers. That's what it feels like. You know? But yeah. Back in the 7th grade, I think I had a brand new art teacher that I was unfamiliar with. She was absent for like the first month of school, so I had a sub instead who I heavily relied on. So when she came back, I didn't know what I was expecting. God damn. My French teacher in elementary was such a B. And English, they hated me for no reason. Bro, I'm convinced they just find teachers off the street, man. In schools, defense. In school's defense, no one wants to be a teacher, really. And anyone who does learns their mistake on the first day of work. Yeah, if I'm being honest, like... I really don't know why people want to be teachers. Like, if I'm being honest, I don't know why people want to be teachers. Especially, like, I understand if you want to be a professor, like a college professor, because that's actually fun. You know, you're dealing with adults. You're dealing with adults and you're teaching like a serious subject. But like high school or elementary teachers, man, I don't understand how people actually want to do that. How do you have the patience for that? I know what it's like to be a student. Obviously, everyone does. And we drove those teachers insane. Every single teacher, we drove insane my grade. You know? From my science teacher in secondary 4, which is my... it's the 4th year of high school, my second to last year of high school. That was like during COVID, so we had to wear masks. And with the mask, like the string that wrapped around your ear, if you rip them off, you can cut the chair. Like you could use it as a saw and cut the chair. Me and my friends spent a month and a half trying to cut my chair in half. And we did it. We finally ended up doing it after a month and a half. We finally ended up cutting the chair in half with COVID masks. And then everyone hated this teacher. Once we finally cut it, we were like a group of like 5 people all at the back of the class, you know? Everyone hated this teacher. At one point we gave the chair, the backrest, we cut the backrest completely off. We gave the chair to someone and he whips it at the teacher, bro. He missed, but he whipped it at the teacher, dude. Like, bro, we drove these teachers insane, dude. I genuinely, like, I'm being dead ass. I don't understand why. Obviously we need teachers, like it's a must. We need teachers, you know, but I don't understand why people want to be teachers. I really don't. They don't get paid a lot. Teachers are the lowest paying job that needs a high education. You need to go to college, you need to go to university, you need a degree in a specific subject that you want to teach. You know, to become a teacher, it takes like 10 plus years of schooling just to do it, you know? And you go through all that schooling just to get like, you go through all that schooling just to get driven crazy by a bunch of teenagers. Like, I don't understand it. And you don't even get paid a lot. Like, you don't get paid a lot. Their salary is really low and they get driven crazy by students. Why do people want to be teachers? I genuinely don't get it. But yeah, I need to lock into my essay. I've got nothing done. You gotta go, bro. You gotta go, man. When's it due? Is it due like tomorrow? Because if it is, you're screwed, bro. No? Okay. Alay said it is due tomorrow. You gotta lock in, bro. You gotta leave stream. You gotta leave stream and lock in, man. We're almost done anyway. We're almost done today anyway. We're going till 512. We're hatching 512 eggs. We're making it to 512 and then we're done. We're done for the day. And we're at 455, so we're not far off. Not at all far off. They kept texting, so I glued 2 of their phones to the desk. And I was doing the teacher a favor ruining this group. Or running this group. I had no rules to follow. They all passed. God damn, bro. That's insane. That is insane. No shiny. Yet. We're getting it in this batch, watch. We are getting it in this batch. I pray. I hope we're getting it in this batch, man. I really hope. Oh my god. I'm a good teacher if I'm allowed to do it my way. That's the issue. Everyone's a good teacher if they're allowed to do it their way. But no teacher is allowed to do it their way. They're forced to follow the school board. And the school board's way is not the way to actually keep a class civil. Apparently I heard from one of my friends that I saw at the gym. Like, it was one of my someone I was friends with a really long time ago that I saw at the gym and I was like catching up, whatever. He told me that my old elementary school, despite all the stories I just said, this is probably why, to be honest, the stories I just said is probably the reason why it led to this. Apparently they're not allowed to scream at the kids anymore. Teachers are not allowed to yell at kids anymore. Like, what? How do you run a class? How do you run a class if you're not allowed to scream anymore? Like, that's insane. I don't get it. My sister is teaching in London. And she says the students want to make her rip her hair out. If she's Canadian, that makes sense. Yeah. It's because she's foreign, bro. The amount of times we used to have... This is going to sound fucked up. But the amount of times in school we would have like an Indian substitute and the whole class would just be making jokes about how they're Indian. You know? If you're from a foreign country teaching, or if you're teaching in a country you're not from, you gotta, like, you're gonna have to, like, expect that the students are not gonna care. They're gonna be racist. You know, and they're not gonna care. I bit my nail super small. If I'm being honest, I never, like, I don't understand why people bite their nails. To me, it's so, like, to me, that's disgusting, man. Even if I was, like, a super stressed out person, I wouldn't bite my nails, dude. That's, to me, that's so, like, that's grim. You know? I don't know. I would never bite my nails. Could be an anxiety thing. Yeah, I know, but even if I had like anxiety, if I was stressed out, I find that's disgusting. Like I would do something else. Goddamn, the tree. I pick my lips out. I pick my lips sometimes out of stress. I do that just because I don't use chapstick. So I always have dead skin on my lips. So I'm always biting off the dead skin because I don't use chapstick. Yeah. I just developed a new nervous habit, pulling my hair out. I have a bald spot in my head now. So I've been wearing a hat to stop myself from pulling it out. That's bad. Because that's not growing back. That ain't gonna grow back. Next batch of eggs. When I was a kid, I used to chew on my t-shirt. So once I chewed straight through. Oh, let's go! Oh, let's go! That's such a weird YouTube clip. We did it! It's done! It's done, chat! It's over! Oh my god, it's finally over. Oh! 151 out of 151, chat. Let's go, bro. Let's go. Oh my god, man. It's done, dude. We finished the Gen 1 living dex. All 151 Generation 1 Pokemon completed. Oh my god, man. 5.5 months in the making, and it's finally done. It's finally done, dude. I gotta take a picture of this, dude. Oh my god. Yes, man. I gotta text my cousin. I gotta text my cousin and Galax. Oh my god. It's over, dude. 151 out of 151. It is over. Chat. That is insane. Oh my god. Oh my god, dude. I gotta send it to Galax because I told him I'd send him a DM, dude. Yes, man. 461 eggs. Let's go, chat. Let's go. I still have eggs. I still have eggs. So I guess we're gonna hatch the rest of the eggs I have just to continue the stream. But oh my god, man. It's done, chat. It's finally done. It is finally done, man. All Gen 1 shinies. That shiny Aerodactyl right there at 461. Oh, let's go, man. Let's go. It has a jolly nature. I'm pretty jolly that I just finished. All right, I gotta hatch the rest of these eggs. I gotta finish this because you can't release eggs. Chat, imagine we double up on Aerodactyl in the last few eggs that we have left. That would be insane. That would really be insane. And the clip has a story of eating a t-shirt. Yup. Gonna try to find a way to avoid that in the video. For your sake. Because that's I'm me's story. It's not my story. For I'm me's sake, I'm gonna try to find a way to cut that part out. Oh, dude, it's over, man. It's finally done. Chat, tomorrow, we're starting Generation 2. That means we're starting Gen 2 tomorrow. It's over. It's over. I just have to hatch the last like 30 eggs I have built up. So imagine we double up. Imagine we double up. Wait, you got it? Yeah, at 461. We got it at 461. Now I have like 25 or 30 eggs left. So I'm just gonna hatch the rest that I have, you know, just to continue the stream. And then once we finish all the eggs we have left, Crispy with the 18 months. Let's go, dude. I appreciate it, man. Oh my god, man. I can't believe we're done. I really can't believe we're done. It's finally over, chat. It's finally over. We're no longer shiny hunting Generation 1 Pokemon. We have every single one. Oh my god. The only thing left, actually, is I still don't have a Gen 5 game, so I can't put Shiny Mew into Pokemon Home yet, but I have it. I have Shiny Mew. I just can't put it into Home yet. Oh my god, dude. I can't believe it's finally done. I cannot believe it's finally done. Give me my Pokemon back. Let's go, chat. Let's go. What a run, man. Galax, I appreciate the member, dude. I appreciate the member, man. Let's go, dude. Let's go. Chat, honestly, I'm like, I don't really want to mention it, but I'm gonna mention it. I talked about it a little bit in Discord, dude. I appreciate all the love and support recently, especially the incident that happened Saturday. I talked about it in the Discord. I got in my first car crash. Luckily everyone was okay, but yeah, dude, that incident really made me realize that life is short. You know, you don't know how long you have. And the fact that at 20 years old I've done what I've done on YouTube and I've achieved what I've achieved, it's honestly a blessing, and I appreciate every single one of you. Every single one of you, no matter what you do, even if you guys just tune in for like 10 minutes. Dude, I appreciate every single one of you. I just want you all to know that. But yeah. Oh my god, man. What a week I've had. What a week I've had, chat. But yeah, oh my god. We shiny potato dactyl. Yup, dude. Oh shoot, glad to hear you okay, man. Yeah, for me personally, the part that, like, that whole situation, the part that affected me the most is the fact that I totaled my mom's car. So mom doesn't have a car anymore. So yeah, that's the part that I feel the worst at. But yeah. Other than that, everyone's fine. Even the people I hit. Everyone's fine. But yeah, it's insane. What, you just started driving? You already got in a car accident? I didn't just start. It's like it's like 4 months I have my license, you know. I've been driving for like, I've been driving alone for like a month. But I've been driving for like a year. Like the amount of times I've driven around with my mom, you know. like on the highway and stuff, like going to the mall and all that. Like I've driven before. It's just that was my first time going far. But yeah. Hey, Ralph with the member. I appreciate it, bro. I'm gonna end the hunt. I'm gonna end the counter at 461 because that's when we got the shiny. And now we're just gonna hash the shinies. But yeah. Oh crap, how bad was it? It wasn't too bad. I don't want to explain the issue too much because insurance reasons and stuff. My parents told me not to. But yeah. I appreciate the 16 months, Ralph, and the 6 months, Galax. Let's go, chat. I appreciate every single one of you, man. But yeah. Mama Sepe don't need a car. She can oh my god. My dad is getting me a Shazam Funko Pop. I've never actually seen Shazam. I've never seen it. I'm not a DC fan. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not a DC fan. Lately, I've been rewatching a lot of the Marvel movies. Yeah, like just to hype myself up for Avengers Doomsday and Avengers Secret Wars. But yeah, I've been really hyping myself up for that, and I've been rewatching every single MCU movie. Not in order, because I already know the whole storyline in order. I'm just kind of watching whatever I want to watch. But yeah. I got my license back in 2007. Never been in a car accident. That's really lucky, dude. I got my license like 4 months ago. And I've already been in one, but it's normal. Everyone gets in one at least at some point in their life. It sucks to say. But yeah. I'm waiting to be called for my driving exam. Thanks for giving me confidence. You'll be good, bro. You'll be good. The only reason why I got in and crashed is because I drove in an area I'm very uncomfortable. Like I went to the casino, you know, like I went all the way downtown to the casino of Montreal. That's where I was when I crashed, you know, because I went to the casino with my brother, my cousin, and Julia, and we crashed. But I was downtown Montreal. Everyone drives like an idiot. It was also at like midnight. But I was the one driving our vehicle, but I wasn't the one at fault. Like we hit each other. I didn't hit them, they didn't hit me, we hit each other. They were going way too fast. So but I'm not gonna say the full incident. But yeah. Are you grounded? No. I'm 20 years old. I don't get grounded. I'm 20. Plus my mom still has a car. It's not her car, but she still has a car. But yeah. My license did not get revoked. It did not get revoked because I didn't break any laws. I didn't break any laws, so I did not get a ticket. So my license, and I'm on probation license because I just got in Canada. When you get your license, you're on probation for 2 years. And if you get in any accidents or you do anything illegal, you lose your license. But yeah, you getting kicked out? No. They don't care. My parents don't care. I didn't get hurt. All they care about is no one got hurt. So I have really chill parents. So yeah, I didn't even get yelled at. You know, but yeah. Chat, I can't believe we're done. 151 out of 151, man. It would be absolutely insane to double up on Aerodactyl. I'm never gonna use. Actually, I could put in ZA for a mega if I really wanted to. But that'd be sick to double up. By the way, chat, out of all the egg hunts we did for Gen 1, Aerodactyl was the 3rd quickest. The first, or Pincer, was in 46. The first Aerodactyl, the first Kabuto was in 123. And Aerodactyl 461. Those were our quickest. For the second Kabuto, we went over odds, and for both Ammonite, we went over odds. But yeah. So yeah, chat, tomorrow, I'm not even streaming right away, so I got eggs hatched. But tomorrow we're gonna start streaming Gen 2. We're gonna start streaming the Gen 2 hunt tomorrow. My plan, I like I said earlier in stream, I've been really itching to play X and Y. Like really itching to play X and Y. So I already have one shiny Remoraid for Gen 2. I don't have a second one for Octillery. And I really want a shiny Octillery in X and Y. Like with suction cups. I want one with the ability suction cups. Because then I could have a shiny Octillery at the front of my party for when I chain fish. And I've been really itching to play some X and Y. So I think tomorrow we're gonna chain fish in X and Y for a shiny Remoraid. And I think that's gonna be the first shiny we get on stream for Gen 2. Is we're gonna get our second shiny Remoraid for Octillery. And I'm gonna try my hardest to get one that has the ability suction cups. So yeah, also tomorrow's stream is gonna start late, chat. Tomorrow's stream might start around like 8 p.m. like you know, like 7:30 or 8 p.m. EST. Tomorrow's stream is gonna start late because like I said earlier, I'm trying to sell my laptop and my PS5, and I have someone passing by tomorrow night at 6:30 for my laptop, so I have to meet up with them. So I'm gonna do that. I might sell my laptop tomorrow. So yeah. I start my streams around those times. You don't. You don't. You start your streams around 1 a.m. my time. I'm talking about like 7:30 or 8 p.m. my time, EST, Eastern Standard. Crispy, your stream starts at like 1 a.m. my time. But yeah. In your time, it's 8 p.m. though, when you start. But yeah, tomorrow's stream is going to start late. Tomorrow's stream is going to start around 7:30 or 8 p.m. EST. I'm going to announce in Discord. I'm going to make Discord like at everyone. I'm starting in 30 minutes, blah, blah, blah. You know, I'm going to do that tomorrow. Because tomorrow I'm meeting up with someone to sell my laptop. So, finally getting rid of that laptop that I haven't fucking used in like 5 years. It's less than 5 years. But yeah, ever since I got my PC, bro, I haven't used that laptop. I have not used it. So I'm finally getting rid of it. But yeah. I'm talking about my time. Yeah, because my time you start streaming at like 1 a.m. But yeah. But yeah, tomorrow's stream is probably going to start around 7:30 or 8-ish. 7 maybe, but I doubt it'll take 30 minutes. Because I'm sure the guy's going to want me to start up the laptop, show him like if it works, whatever. Which actually, realistically, it shouldn't take too long because like I soft resetted it as if it's a brand new system. So if I turn it on, it's going to make me do like the whole startup process. So it's not like I could show him anything anyway. But I could show him that it turns on. But yeah. And if he doesn't give me the money we agreed on, then it's a no sale. If he tries to be like, oh, can I get another 50 off? No, we agreed on a set price. You came here knowing we agreed on that price. You don't come with that price, you don't get it. Yeah. I can't believe it's done, chat. I really can't believe it's done. Maybe if Ralph joins my stream, you can. I know, but I have school at 6 a.m., bro. This week I have an exam, too. I have an exam on Friday. Oh. Oh man, the Gen 1 Living Dex is finally done, dude. It's finally done. I'm actually like, chat, I'm so happy. I can't wait to start Gen 2. I can't wait to finally start playing other games. I've been on Sword Shield for so long, dude. Do I even have eggs in my party? Okay. I've been on Sword Shield for so long, chat. Literally so long. It's been like, bro, like a month and a half, I'd say, of just doing fossils. Like, actually. From Kabuto to Aerodactyl. Kabuto, Kabutops, Amane, Star, Aerodactyl. I've done it for at least half a month. I did one Articuno in between, you know, in between the first and second Kabuto, we got an Aerodactyl. Sure. I mean, we got a Articuno, sure, but like still, dude. That is crazy, man. That is crazy. Now I gotta start working on playing through Pokemon Crystal. Which honestly I might do on stream. I might play through Crystal on stream, if I'm being honest. Just cause it's, I don't know, it might be fun to play Crystal on stream. We'll brand it as the hunt, you know, but yeah. I just can't wait, man. I can't wait. I even want to do the starters in Heart Gold Soul Silver, or one of the starters in Heart Gold Soul Silver at least, because I have to make it like halfway through the game just to be able to send it up, you know. But I would love to see Crystal for real. I'm gonna do Celebi last, by the way. Celebi is gonna be the very last shiny I get for Gen 2, you know. We only got 3 more eggs, and that is it. Before I hatch these 3 eggs, I need to pee again. But yeah, I'm gonna do Celebi at the very end, so I'm not gonna touch Pokemon Crystal until the very end, like literally the very end. But yeah, hold on, chat. I just gotta take a pee break, and then we'll hatch our last 3 eggs and put everything in home. So yeah, I'll be back, chat. I knew we were gonna finish it today too, man. I really knew it was gonna get done today. I had such a strong feeling, man, that today was gonna be the last day for Aerodactyl just because I took a week off. You did it, congrats. I appreciate it, bro. We have 3 more eggs. Let's see if we could double up. Let's see if we could double up. Which would be insane, dude. Oh my god. Gen 2 is next, chat. Gen 2 is indeed next. I'm really hoping, I said I want to do one of the starters in Heart Gold Soul Silver. I'm really hoping it's Cyndaquil. because Cyndaquil in Scarlet Violet is really hard to get. So I'd rather do Cyndaquil and Heart Gold Soul Silver, but obviously I can't really decide that. But yeah. Yawning, yawning. I'm gonna leave after these eggs. It's all good, bro. I can't wait to chain fish tomorrow. We're chain fishing for shiny Remoraid tomorrow. That's gonna be the first Gen 2 hunt. Can we get Starbucks Friday? We can. I do not mind. Friday, me and Julia are going searching for Mega Evolution ETBs. But yeah. Like non-Pokemon Center ones. Because I want to open one up. I'm reselling my Pokemon Center one. Egg number 2. Final egg, chat. We got one more egg. One more egg. It is... Can we double up on shiny Aerodactyls? Which would be insane. We cannot. It's all good, bro. It's all good. It's done. It's done finally. You know? It is done. I missed out on Gardevoir. I went to 3 local places. Sold out Gardevoir pre-orders. I pre-ordered the Lucario Pokemon Center one. I did not pre-order the Gardevoir one. But the next Mega Evolution set, I apparently pre-orders are like rumored to be happening this week. I want to get multiple, you know? But yeah. Let's go, dude. We just put that here. I'll put it here, actually. Oh, man. It is done, chat. It's finally done, man. Finally done! Oh my god, I can't wait for Gen 2. Cannot wait for Gen 2. The big moment, chat. Are you gonna make a video about it? About the new set? Yeah. 100%. It's the big moment, chat. Right here, Aerodactyl enters and completes our living dex. Let's go, dude. Oh man, it's finally over, dude. It's finally over. From Bulbasaur all the way to Mew, which again, it's in Pokemon Emerald. I will show proof. I will show proof for the newbies that are here. Oh man. For all the newbies in here. This is my original DS. There's our guy. There's our Mew. There's our shiny Mew, chat. with my trainer ID. We literally have every single generation 1 Pokemon, dude. Oh my god. Just looking at this site, man. Looking at this site is crazy. And ready for Gen 2 starting tomorrow. So let's save right here on the Gen 2 screen. And yeah. My Mew is a hasty nature. Don't know if that's good or bad for a shiny Mew. I think hasty is bad for a Mew. Not even gonna lie. Pretty sure hasty is a bad nature for Mew. Oh my god. Anyway, chat. I'm gonna stop recording. It has been a pleasure. It has been a pleasure to be streaming this hunt for however long it took. I want to say 5.5 months. I'm pretty sure it's around that mark. It's been a journey. It's been a long journey. It's always a good feeling to finally finish a hunt. It's always a good feeling. So yeah, this video, chat, is probably not gonna come out for a while. I'm warning you guys now, because again, I have the that shiny alpha video that's gonna come out soon that I have to edit, and I'm gonna work on another video that's in Ultra Sun Ultra Moon, which I actually showed off the thumbnail in Discord for. That video, I'm gonna start recording it pretty soon. And yeah, next month all focus is gonna be on Legend ZA. So stream wise, we're gonna be streaming the Gen 2 living decks most likely until ZA comes out. Then we're gonna do a bunch of ZA stuff and then get back to the Gen 2 decks eventually. But yeah, I appreciate every single one of you for being along for the ride, the Gen 1 ride. I can't wait to move on to Generation 2 and then 3 and 4 and so on and so forth, man. Gen 1 is probably the second longest generation to shiny decks. Once we get to Gen 5, by the way, if you guys thought Gen 1 was long, fuck, just wait till we get to Gen 5. I have like nothing for Gen 5. Like, I only have maybe like 6 to 9, you know, like Pokemon for Gen 5. But yeah. But yeah, I appreciate every single one of you for stopping by for the ride, the Gen 1 ride. And yeah, Gen 2 starting tomorrow. I'll let you guys know again what time I start streaming tomorrow. It's going to be a little later. Tomorrow we're going to be chain fishing for a shiny Octillery or a shiny Remoraid, which are going to evolve into Octillery. I'll actually let you guys know now what Pokemon we have for Gen 2 so far. So far for Generation 2, we have Meganium, we have Cyndaquil, we have Typhlosion, we have Feraligatr, we have Spinarak, Pichu, Togepi, Sudowoodo, Aipom, Sunkern, Quagsire, Murkrow, Unknown, Galigar, Heracross, Sneasel, Teddiursa, Ursaring, Pillowswine, and Swinub. Remoraid, we don't have Octillery, that's why I'm going for a second Remoraid tomorrow. We have Stanler, Tyrogue, Magby, Blissey, Tyranitar, and Ho-Oh. That is what we have for Generation 2 so far. So yeah, I'm saving the legendaries and Celebi for last. But yeah, I'll catch you all in tomorrow's stream. I'll let you know. Well, I can't talk. I'll let you all know what time we go live tomorrow. And yeah, the start of Gen 2. Peace.